Now tonight, a family in Kangemi, Nairobi, is crying for justice following the death of their kin, Mercy Edika, a 29-year-old woman who allegedly died due to medical negligence at Embassy Cure Point Hospital. Mercy had gone to the facility to deliver her baby. However, both mother and child are reported to have died under unclear circumstances in what the family now believes was preventable and amounts to negligence. Questions have also been raised over claims that the body remained in an ambulance at the KNH parking lot for hours before being attended to. Was there an attempt to cover up medical negligence? KTN's crime journalist Lennox Sangre reports.
The painful grief carved into Joel Apondo's face is impossible to hide. Joel had prepared for the arrival of his baby girl. Instead, he is left with memories and unanswered questions. What happened to Mercy Edika may stand as one of the most disturbing cases of medical negligence in recent times.
Inaonekana hao walimpatia dawa ile ya buchungu.
Kaona wale vijana wa ambulance wako pale bado huko suspicious sana, wanakimbia huku na kurudi huku.
Hiyo hospitali atuambie ni nini litendeka.
On January 22nd, 2026, 29-year-old Mercy Edika walked into Embassy Cure Point Hospital in Kangemi to deliver her baby. But she never walked out alive. Because Embassy Hospital doorway became a silent boundary between expectation and devastation.
Wakapata tayari ashakufa.
Her journey to motherhood ended in tragedy, with both Mercy and her unborn child losing their lives under what the family terms as cruel medical negligence.
Nilisikia kama anapika nduru. Nikasema labda ni mahali ya kumtoto labda anatoka. Haya, huyo sister akaniambia, nikimwambia niende nikamuone. Akasema hapana, usiende.
The patient was well the whole night until 5 p.m. when the patient reported of the urge to push, just which came on and off.
Tulipofika pale nikaona wale vijana wa ambulance wako pale bado huko suspicious sana, wanakimbia huku na kurudi huku. Nikauliza shida iko wapi, hawakunijibu.
According to the family, Mercy was held at the facility throughout the night, and by morning her condition had worsened.
Saa kidogo nasikia ya simu sasa ya hapo hospitali. Sasa hiyo inaniuliza uko wapi, na mimi namwambia niko kazi. Wewe ni Jane? Na mimi nasema mimi ndio Jane. Akaniambia kuja haraka, mtoto Mercy amepelekwa wapi? Kenyatta.
The hospital allegedly called an ambulance, but not to save Mercy's life, but to transfer her body and that of her unborn child to Kenyatta National Hospital.
Inaonekana hao walimpatia dawa ile ya buchungu. Ile ya uchungu kama mtoto bado unajua ni mbaya. Walipigia kijana simu akamwambia pole kutoka Kenyatta. Huyu kijana ndio akakuja hapa kama nimekaa hapa, wakaniambia mama, wanasema msichana wako ameaga.
Leo tuliongea naye mwisho saa 6:44. Ndio sasa tuliongea naye mwisho. Kaniambia mtoto nikaa inaonekana ni kubwa na anang'ang'ana kusukuma. Nikamwambia wewe sukuma. Nikamwambia ni sawa, acha nisukume.
Kufika pale ndani nauliza shida ni nini, waliambia kabidi nikuwe mkali kidogo. Ndio mmoja kijana hapa akaniambia, nikwambia kweli ndugu yako hayuko, sister yako hayuko, amekufa na ako pale kwa ambulance bado.
Na ambulance ilikuwa imeegeshwa wapi?
Ilikuwa tu imeegeshwa tu kwa parking. Ilikuwa hata karibu na mlango wa hospitali. Ilikuwa kwa parking kando tu mbali. So hapo ndo walifika hapo. Na baada ya madaktari KNH hawakuchukua mwili, ama wakutoa sister yangu kwa ambulance.
At around 6:17, we requested for an ambulance because in our facility we couldn't manage the condition because we queried that the patient might have eclampsia. We called Kenyatta to secure a space for the patient, and a space was secured. At 6:40, we left the facility.
But Anne Wanjiru, the facility in charge, insists Mercy was still alive when she was being put into the ambulance.
At 6:10, the patient convulsed, had a convulsion, and the nurse who was conducting the delivery called for help, and I attended to the patient. I gave the patient magnesium sulfate, which is the medication given in pregnancy when they have convulsions.
Mimi ninaona upande wangu sister yangu alikufa akiwa hapa, so ilikuwa ku cover up wampeleke KNH.
Post-mortem conducted at Chiromo Mortuary by the government pathologist Dr. Joseph Ndungu in the presence of the officers from the DCI revealed that Mercy died of suspected amniotic fluid embolism, a rare but a critical obstetric emergency that demands immediate and skilled medical response.
We called back at KNH and we informed them that the patient that we were referring has complicated, and they said that we continue or we start CPR, which we did until arrival to the facility where the patient was confirmed dead. They tried to save the baby as per the protocol, but the baby's fetal heart had already been lost.
Kenyatta National Hospital, through a letter signed by the acting CEO, has revealed disturbing gaps and inconsistencies surrounding the final moments of Mercy Adika. The hospital's detailed account sharply contradicts the Embassy Kiwa Point's facility's claims, particularly on whether the CPR was administered and the exact time Mercy arrived at the KNH emergency department. The letter reads in part, and I quote, "While patient was being transferred to KNH, the emergency medical team contacted the hospital at 6:57 a.m. to report that the patient had developed convulsions and subsequently went into cardiac arrest while en route. Upon receipt of this information, KNH immediately activated the necessary emergency response procedures in anticipation of the patient's arrival. The patient arrived at KNH at 7:10 a.m., where KNH medical personnel conducted an initial assessment at the ambulance parking area. At the time of assessment, KNH alleged no resuscitation efforts were ongoing, and clinical examination confirmed the absence of respiratory effort and cardiac activities. KTN has established that the Embassy Hospital is owned by a highly influential individual who allegedly enjoys significant protection from the government of the day. But ownership is only part of the story. Investigation further revealed a worrying situation at the facility, where documents seen by KTN indicate that some practicing medics lack certified professional qualifications required to handle patients. To verify this, our team went undercover using hidden cameras. Our team assessed the hospital. We found drugs and equipment scattered, painting a disturbing picture of a poorly equipped facility handling critical patients.
Mimi bado narudi tu pale pale, hiyo hospitali atuambie ni nini ilitendeka. Uwezi hold mtu kutoka saa 11 mpaka saa 12 asubuhi unashindwa. Inamaanisha sasa kuna kitu ulikuwa unafanya lakini hauko sure nayo.
As investigations continue, the family of Mercy Adika is demanding justice, not just for her, but for other mothers who may walk into health facilities expecting life and walk out in coffins. The alleged medical negligence at this hospital reeks to the brim. The suffering now falls to the family of Adika, who are mourning a devastating double loss. Lennox Sangre, KTN.
Thank you very much, Lennox Sangre, for that detailed report. Now, on that note, we take a brief breather here on Checkpoint. We'll be back with more, including the drought situation across various parts of the country. Do stay with us.